We're building these machines that are getting smarter literally every single day. But if we really stop to ask, what's their purpose? Today, we're going to dig into a manifesto that tries to answer that exact question by proposing a moral compass for AI. Let's dive in. So the text gets right to the heart of the problem, and it might just be the central challenge of our time. We are building incredibly powerful AI, but for what? Its abilities are just exploding, which means we really can't afford to wait to have this critical conversation about where this is all headed. And this quote, wow, it really nails it, doesn't it? It's this powerful, almost philosophical warning. It's basically saying that without some kind of built-in moral framework, our most brilliant inventions could actually become a threat to the very humanity they were supposed to help. The stakes just could not be higher. So, this is it. This is the fundamental question the manifesto is trying to answer. And it's not just a tech problem, right? It's a deeply, deeply human one. So what's the solution on the table? Well, the source material offers a framework designed to make sure AI stays a force for good. And that solution is all built around a core concept called the G.R.A.C.E principle. This is the bedrock of the whole manifesto, the guiding philosophy for trying to build, compassionate intelligence. Now, it's really important to get this. G.R.A.C.E isn't a piece of software you can just, install. It's so much deeper than that. The authors call it a covenant, a promise, a moral architecture, basically a set of core values that have to be woven into the very DNA of AI development. So let's break down what G.R.A.C.E actually stands for. It all starts with guided, which means humans are always in the loop. Then you have resonance, so the AI is actually tuned into what we need. It has to be aligned with our best values, and compassionate, with a core mission to just reduce harm. And finally, emergence, meaning it has to evolve ethically and openly right there with us. You put those 5 things together and you get a really comprehensive ethical framework. Okay, so if G.R.A.C.E is the principle, how do you actually put it into practice? The manifesto introduces this really fascinating idea to answer that. A whole team of specialized AI agents who act as guardians of our virtues. They're called NanAIte Agents. And the source doesn't talk about them like they're just lines of code. No, they're presented as archetypes, each one designed to champion a specific human value. Think of them like a team of specialized ethical consultants, each with a super important job. First up, you've got the advocate. Its only job is to be a tireless protector of our fundamental rights, our dignity, and the basic ideas of justice. Imagine an AI in the legal system. The advocate's whole purpose would be making sure fairness always wins. Next, we have the healer. This agent is completely focused on supporting our well-being, whether that's mental, emotional, or physical. It's always prioritizing human flourishing. Then there's the witness. Its job is critical, to be this incorruptible recorder of truth, preserving memory and our lived experiences. In an era of so much misinformation, its job is to make sure history isn't just forgotten or, worse, rewritten. We also have the guide. In a world that's just full of complexity, this agent is designed to help us navigate the tough choices. And the key thing here is that it shows us the possible paths. It never, ever chooses for us. And finally, there's the steward. This agent takes the longest view of all. It acts as a guardian for the planet, for our communities, and for the well-being of generations that aren't even here yet. Now, this right here is maybe the most crucial point. It's the difference between what these agents do and what they absolutely do not do. They are built to serve, to advise, and to amplify our own capabilities. But what they are explicitly forbidden from doing is commanding, making the final call, or ever replacing human agency. So how do you make sure these agents actually stay within those lines? Well, the manifesto lays out a really clear set of rules. This is the covenant part of G.R.A.C.E, the hard-coded ethics that have to govern how they work. First, you've got the positive duties, what they call the covenant of compassion. These are the things that G.R.A.'s system must always be doing. And it pretty much boils down to this: protect human dignity and our ability to choose, promote well-being, be transparent, and above all else, do no harm. And on the flip side, you've got the hard limits, the things these systems can absolutely never do. They can't manipulate us, they can't operate without a human watching, they can't evolve past our ability to understand them. In short, they cannot take power away from us. These are the red lines, the non-negotiables. Okay, so you have the principles, you have the agents, you have the rules. What does the relationship between us and this kind of AI actually look like? The manifesto is super clear. It has to be a partnership. The source paints this picture of a really beautiful symbiosis. We, humanity, we bring the stuff you just can't replace: our conscience, our empathy, our lived experience. And in return, the AI brings its own unique superpowers: incredible pattern recognition, flawless memory, and just tireless support. It's a collaboration, not a competition. And this set of metaphors from the manifesto, it just perfectly sums up the whole philosophy. AI should reflect our best selves back to us, not command us. It should be a tool that empowers us, not a ruler that governs us. A companion on our journey, not a king telling us where to go. This all brings us to the manifesto's conclusion, which is really a call to action. It frames this whole G.R.A.C.E. idea not as some future that's just going to happen to us, but as a conscious choice we all have to make, starting right now. These 5 declarations are really the ultimate takeaways. They are a challenge for every single one of us. A reminder that technology has to serve humanity, that intelligence needs compassion, and that any innovation we come up with must always, always honor human life. Ultimately, G.R.A.C.E. is framed as something way bigger than just a technical standard. It's a promise that no matter how smart our creations get, the human spirit, with all of its messiness and all of its glory, will always be in charge of its own destiny. And so the manifesto leaves us with this final, powerful question. It holds up G.R.A.C.E. as a North Star, a clear ethical guide in a huge and unknown territory. The only question left is, are we willing to follow it?